The majestic African elephant, wild and free, but constantly under threat. It's estimated 20,000 are killed every year to meet the global demand for ivory. Ivory that is often smuggled to Asia, where desire for carvings and jewellery is still high. In an attempt to decimate elephant poaching and the illegal ivory trade, the UK passed a law last year banning almost all sales of antique ivory pieces. A law the government and conservationists are now fighting to defend.
Ivory exports from the UK is the highest compared to any other country in the world. And what is even more concerning is most of the ivory going out of the UK is going to problem ivory markets such as mainland China and Hong Kong. So the UK Ivory Act tries to address these loopholes and tries to fix this problem and more broadly deal with the problem of poaching and ivory trafficking.
Final time, there's the bid at 300. Thank you.
But antique dealers argue their business does not fuel elephant poaching, and they want the law overturned.
We're seeking a declaration that the UK Ivory Act is unlawful under EU law. The trade in pre-1947 worked specimens, which are commonly known as antiques, has long been harmonised under EU law, and the UK didn't actually have the power to depart from that legislation because it's very important that it's harmonised across the EU. So we're seeking a declaration today which unfortunately would render the entire Ivory Act invalid.
The UK Ivory Act still hasn't been implemented, and it won't be until this case is complete. Currently, the European Union laws on ivory trade are more relaxed, and that's why this case is being rushed through the courts before the Brexit deadline of October 31st.
But similar bans on ivory are being introduced in other countries like New Zealand, Australia and Singapore, following the UK's example, in the hope that by removing ivory's status as a desirable commodity, they can help protect elephants for future generations. Charlie Angela, Al Jazeera, London.